Get ready for some bold predictions. With just 12 weeks remaining until the College Football Playoff CFP begins, the landscape of college football is starting to take shape as teams dive into the heart of their conference schedules. While it might seem a bit premature to make predictions in a sport known for its unpredictability, I'm here to share my early CFP forecasts that could surprise you. Let's break it down. The teams highlighted in bold are the conference champions, which automatically qualify for the playoffs. Additionally, the top 4 teams will receive first-round byes, regardless of whether they clinched their conference title. Georgia Bulldogs. This past Saturday marked a significant moment for junior quarterback Gunnar Stockton, who truly showcased his potential as Georgia's offense racked up an impressive 502 yards in a nail-biting 3-point victory against the Tennessee Volunteers. While this high-scoring affair raised some eyebrows regarding the Bulldogs' defensive capabilities, the combination of a stellar offensive performance and head coach Kirby Smart's elite defensive coaching staff suggests that Georgia has what it takes to dominate the SEC. If they maintain this momentum, there's every reason to believe that Smart's team will secure a top spot in the playoff rankings. Oregon Ducks. The Oregon Ducks have been on a scoring spree, outpacing their opponents 203-37 over the course of 4 games this season. Much of this success can be credited to first-year quarterback Dante Moore, who possesses an extraordinary arm and has already amassed nearly 1,000 passing yards. His dynamic play has injected a level of explosiveness into the Ducks offense that has been missing in the Dan Lanning era. This weekend, they face their first significant challenge with a trip to Penn State, but as it stands, they are well positioned to claim a second consecutive Big Ten title. Miami Hurricanes. One could argue that the Miami Hurricanes boast the most impressive resume in the nation. Despite facing a tough schedule at the start of the season, they have a remarkably clear path to a playoff berth. Quarterback Carson Beck, who has revitalized his game through transfers, benefits from a top 10 offensive line and an ACC that lacks formidable competition. If the Hurricanes can navigate their upcoming road game against Florida State, they should glide through a series of average conference opponents leading up to the championship game in Charlotte. Texas Longhorns. The Texas Longhorns have a golden opportunity to overcome their early season struggles when they clash with the Oklahoma Sooners in the highly anticipated Red River rivalry next Saturday. With the Sooners missing their star quarterback, John Mateer, Texas can leverage the growing confidence of quarterback Arch Manning, who is beginning to find his rhythm. With Ryan Wingo stepping up with 93 yards and 2 touchdowns against Sam Houston, Manning has a reliable target as the SEC competition intensifies. In the new 12-team playoff format, an early loss can quickly become a distant memory. So don't count Texas out just yet. Ohio State Buckeyes quarterback Julian Sayin has shown remarkable consistency in his 3 starts for Ohio State. Despite concerns regarding the offensive line's turnover, the Buckeyes have maintained an unblemished record and achieved the highest quality win in college football this season against Texas. Head coach Ryan Day boasts an impressive 45-3 record in Big Ten matchups. So there's little reason to doubt that Ohio State will navigate the remainder of their conference schedule successfully. However, they face significant challenges ahead, including a home game against Penn State and a road trip to Ann Arbor, where they have yet to defeat Michigan this decade. Penn State Nittany Lions. Under James Franklin's leadership, the Penn State Nittany Lions have often struggled to perform under pressure. To avoid another disappointing finish, they must secure a crucial road victory in Columbus and overcome a rising Indiana team. Senior quarterback Drew Aller is known for his accuracy, but he may need to elevate his game to compete with the league's top quarterbacks. Florida State Seminoles. The Florida State Seminoles are looking to continue their impressive ascent as they kick off conference play this Saturday against Virginia. With one of the best receiving corps in the ACC and a defense that has allowed only 20 points in 3 games, they are well equipped for success. Miami, the only ranked opponent left on their schedule, presents the most significant challenge to head coach Mike Norvell's quest for a complete turnaround and a potential playoff invitation. Iowa State. In a Big 12 conference that lacks parity, Iowa State stands out thanks to quarterback Rocco Becht, a seasoned third-year starter and former Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year. With experience on their side, both on the field and in coaching, the Cyclones have a solid chance against nearly every team in the league. Tennessee Volunteers, despite a heartbreaking 44-41 loss to Georgia this past Saturday, the Tennessee Volunteers are far from finished. Quarterback Joey Aguilar demonstrated his potential by throwing for 371 yards and 4 touchdowns, even in defeat. With a relatively manageable schedule ahead, head coach Josh Heupel's team remains a contender in the SEC title race. Indiana. This weekend you might have had to look up Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza. The Cal transfer, who was largely overlooked at the start of the season, led Indiana to a stunning 63-10 victory over 9th-ranked Illinois. The Hoosiers made significant strides in this week's AP poll, as head coach Kirk Cignetti aims for another Cinderella story with a now Heisman hopeful quarterback leading the charge. Oklahoma. The Oklahoma Sooners are facing a significant setback with quarterback John Mateer's hand injury and the announcement of his surgery. While he is expected to return within a month, the time he misses could be detrimental, especially with one of the toughest schedules in the nation awaiting them. South Florida Bulls. Although South Florida's quest for an undefeated season was halted by Miami on Saturday, they remain the only Group of 5 team with 2 victories over Power 4 opponents this season. With the 5th highest-ranked conference champion guaranteed a playoff spot, the Bulls just need to maintain their course through a relatively easy schedule to secure their playoff bid.